Plappy, bit of a tough one to take today, a draw. 2 points is better than nothing, but yeah, in the end, how do you sum that one up?
It's a funny feeling. I don't know whether to laugh or cry, but yeah, look, it was close, and I spoke to the players a while ago about that. There's small margins in football, and we had our chance, and we probably all sit back and go, only if. But look, I'm really proud of our players. They've endured a pretty tough 4 to 5 weeks. Inconsistent training, a lot of their ability to do their program at a really high level has been really compromised. And playing these guys with 19 AFL players, and they've had a pretty consistent program in regards to their training and that sort of stuff. I think that shouldn't go unnoticed. Whilst we made a lot of mistakes, and whilst they did too, I felt that we had the opportunity to probably win the game at different stages. So it's disappointing, but in another way, I'd rather be probably taking 2 points home instead of being beat by a point. So it was, it's frustrating, but I'm also really proud of our players as well.
Yeah, and you just touched on it a little bit there, but how tough was it having 4 weeks of no footy and then 1 week of training and then getting straight back into it?
It is, mate, because you build a foundation and you build a base, and you build that through consistency, right? And we had that all taken away, and I know everyone's going at it in different stages of their lives. So when there's a lot of people doing it really hard, but from a footy point of view, it's a really big gap. So for our players to come back into our program and get them up to speed and get them up to date really quickly has been a really, really challenging period for our club. But it should give them real confidence that we can play against a really good team and some really quality players in their team as well. That we're going to be around the mark if we can maintain a bit of consistency now.
Yeah. Nick Singh come in for his first game of the year, and Mitchy Mallis made his Williamstown debut as well. What are your thoughts on their performances?
Yeah, both acquitted themselves well. Singh at different times was playing well, below his height. They had a couple of big boys down there, and I thought he won some really critical one-on-ones, and so we know what we're going to get from Singh. His effort and ability to compete is always really strong, and I felt Mitchy's game was, he didn't look out of order, did he? Like, he come in and his intensity and ability to chase and put pressure on was where we wanted it. Now for him, it's just about building some consistency in his footy and hopefully get a couple of opportunities to move forward. So both done their part.
And Indigenous round as well for us this week, a pretty proud weekend for our club, and the boys got to wear the Indigenous Guernsey today. Yeah,
I think we're really honoured and we're really proud of what the day means, and we're doing our part for Indigenous sport and community. And Jalen Thorpe and Alicia Newman, were really imperative in creating the jumper, so to have them a part of that, and our players to go out and perform the way they did, I think it was it was a really positive day all round from that point of view.
Appreciate your time, mate, and all the best next week.
Thanks, Jared. Cheers, mate.